Hi, John. It's good to see you again. How are you today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. So, I was hoping today during your session that we might be able to go ahead and work on your treatment plan. If it's okay with you, I would like us to set some goals together. I usually like to start with just one or two goals and outline some objectives to help you obtain those goals. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Glad to hear it. So, the goal that I would like us to think about will be tied to your overall reasoning for coming to therapy. So, then we're going to come up with some specific objectives or, activities or things you can do to kind of help you get there to achieve that goal. So, have you ever heard of SMART goals, John?
No.
Okay. Well, when we talk about SMART goals, we want to think about the SMART, right? So, we want them to be specific, measurable, achievable, and time bound, okay? So does that all make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. So do you have an overall goal in mind for what you want to achieve in therapy? Like, how do you want things to be different?
I want to quit being depressed.
Quit being depressed? Okay. All right. And so what types of things do you think that you could do to try to achieve that?
Hiking, going to church, maybe getting out in public more.
Okay, those all sound really good. So, are those things that you've tried before in the past?
Mm, yeah.
Which have you tried the hiking or
I tried, the hiking and getting out in public, but
what if can I ask you what made you stop doing those things?
I just got in the rut again.
Got in the rut again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, sounds like maybe hiking and I don't know what kind of things you like to do when you get out in public, but we'll get there. But it sounds like hiking might be something that you enjoy, getting outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. So, how do you think that hiking worked for you in the past? Just you like the outdoors and what about it?
The
do you
nature.
like? The nature? Okay.
The calmingness to it.
Perfect. Yeah, that definitely can help with some depressive tendencies and things. So, I like that. That's a good one. So, we're gonna write down some goals on a paper here, and then we'll just outline kind of some objectives on how you can achieve those goals. Okay. And then when we get done, I'll give you a copy, and then that way we can both have a copy of that, and you'll have that to take with you so you can be working on those between now and our next session. Does that sound all right?
Perfect.
Okay, good. So first off, we said hiking. So let me write that down here. Well, our number one goal, you said, was to kind of relieve some of your depressive symptoms. Stop being so depressed, right?
Correct.
Okay. So when we talk about that and we talk about hiking, what time frame, like how often do you think you could go hiking?
2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 a week? Do you have a pretty heavy work schedule or?
Well, the weekends I'm available, so probably both days during the weekend.
Okay, all right. Now, does that really sound achievable to you? I don't want you to set it too high, but if you think you can do it.
1 day a week.
1 day a week. Okay,
Yeah.
We'll start with that, and then if you can get it in 2 times a week, that'd be great, But we'll start with 1 just so you're not overwhelmed by trying to do it twice a week. Does that sound good?
Perfect.
Okay. All right, so less depression is what we're going to put for your goal. And then we're going to put your hiking once per week. When do you think you would be able to start that? Could you start that this weekend, or would that maybe be this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Work.
Would that be on like Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, Saturdays would work perfect. That way I can go to church on Sunday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that will be great. So Saturdays, hiking. And how long do you think you'll go hiking for? Is it just a couple hours or?
Maybe an hour.
An hour? Okay. That sounds good. All right. All right, then you mentioned church. Is that something that you've probably, sounds like you've done in the past? And
yeah, just got out of the routine, so I need to get back in it.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay. And so that would be every Sunday, or do you go like a midweek?
I go Wednesdays too, but
Wednesday and Sunday? Okay. And is that what you're wanting to get back into twice
yeah,
a week?
twice a week.
Okay. And do you have a lot of people there that you know, like at your church, you have a
Yeah.
pretty good support system and
Yeah,
stuff
I
there?
got a good community there.
Good, good. That I think that will really, help with some of the depressive symptoms as well, So let's see. Then you talked about church, you talked about hiking. We're gonna do church twice a week. And do you think you'll start that this week, or do you
Yeah.
need? Yeah, okay. All right. And then you said just getting out in public more.
Like
Does that?
going to eat,
Okay.
grocery shopping.
Have you been kind of avoiding those
Yeah,
things?
I've been ordering offline a lot since I've been depressed.
Ah, okay,
Like
okay.
DoorDash and like they can bring your groceries to the house nowadays. I just need to start getting back out and doing it myself.
Okay. So which would you let's pick one of those things. Would that be going out to eat, or
Yeah.
would that be grocery shopping, you think, for
Going
now?
out to eat for now.
Going out to eat, okay. And would that be by yourself, or do you go with friends or family?
Both.
Okay. Which do you enjoy more? Do you like getting out by yourself?
Yeah.
Or okay, okay. And so what would we say? Going out to eat maybe how many times a week?
Once or twice.
Once to twice a week by yourself? And then maybe sometimes with friends or family?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then, so when we look at, like I said, SMART goals, so we want them to be specific. We got them pretty specific. You've lined out 3 things here to kind of help with your depression. Then we want them to be measurable. So we want to, after you do these things for a couple weeks, I want us to kind of look back and say, how much progress have you made with your depressive symptoms? Are you feeling better? Do these things seem to be helping? Now, if they do, then we'll, continue those and start adding other things in as we can. But if they're not, then we can always adjust your goals and work on something else. Okay?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Sounds perfect.
All right, good. Okay, so that's measurable, then achievable. Now, like I said, you first started out with 2 times hiking, and if you can do that, that would be great. But we don't want to overwhelm you, because we don't want to add too many things, because that might, add to the depression. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So, we want to make sure that it's achievable. So do these seem achievable to you? Going hiking once a week, back to church Wednesdays and Sundays, and then out to eat once or twice a week. Okay, good. And then our last one is time measurable. So we put the times that you're going to go. Like on Saturdays, would you go in the morning? Or
yeah, in the morning.
Mornings, okay. And then I'm guessing, well, I guess I don't know what time is church service. Is that Wednesday evenings?
Yeah,
or?
it's Wednesday evenings and Sunday mornings.
Okay. And then going out to eat, do you like going out for breakfast? Do you like going out for dinner? Brunch? Okay, yeah. Brunch is good. I enjoy a good brunch as well. So we got some times there. And then also what we mean by time measurable is that, whenever you come back each time, we'll talk about it and see, how much time you're spending doing these things. Is it helping? Things like that. And so I'd like to, next session when you come back to see me, I would like to kind of go over these things and see how much time you spent doing them, how you're feeling about them, and things like that. Would that be okay?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, good. Okay, so let's see. We got your goals. We ensured they were SMART goals. And as long as these things seem, realistic and achievable for you, John, then I'll go ahead and get you a copy made of this. And then, like I said, we'll both have a copy. That way, when you come back and we have our future sessions, we can kind of go over these and revisit them and see how they're working out.
Perfect.
Okay, good. All right. Well, and again, we can always make changes and adjust them if needed, but I'll go ahead and get this down on paper for you and get it printed out. So the next time I see you, then we'll try to set maybe 1 or 2 more goals, okay?
Perfect.
And that can still be achieved, tied to the depression or maybe some other areas that you're looking to work on. Okay. So just be thinking about that from now until then, and then we can talk about that later.
Perfect.
Okay, well, good to see you again, John. I
Thank
hope
you.
you have a good day.